Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew Boylan.
I'm Alex Corson.
And I'm Ian McGill.
And welcome to episode 9 of the Man-Dog Frontier Saga. Now, as we stated before, we're not going to look at every single episode. We're just going to look at the ones that feel like deserves one to be talked about. So, now this sequence that you're looking at here, this is also from Wonderland 2. It's the, what would you like to call it? The main opening scene of the movie?
Yeah, it's one of the opening scenes, because Wonderland 2 opens up with Dan and I being interviewed, and, because it's the second movie, so we play it out like the first film did really well as a documentary, and now we're going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And this scene with Donovan, I will say this, doing that with Donovan, trying to get those trash bags in there, that took a few takes, but, because we filmed this literally the morning. Literally in the morning while we were working.
Wait, what time did you do this?
We did this in the morning while we were working on the clock.
Oh, jeez.
So we had to be really fast shooting that. And this, everything we shot, we were on the clock.
That's amazing that you were able to pull that off.
Yeah, so when we do Wonderland 3, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Dan.
Yep, my friend Dan. Our friend Dan, I mean.
Yeah, this is how you count tickets, everybody.
Yep. You just put them in bags, put them in boxes, measure them out, write out the data, and then just destroy them.
Yeah, that's it.
And then they go.
And I love this song because the reason I chose this song was there's reasoning behind it. It's not just because it's a good 80s summer song to play on the boardwalk. It's also because the joke of Wonderland 2 was that everybody wanted to take control over everything.
Yeah.
And everybody lost control over everything.
Yeah.
That was the joke with this movie. So everybody wants to rule the world.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect song to choose from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I thought it'd be a good montage song to play while it shows us opening up the park.
Yeah. Yeah, Wonderland 2 is a really funny movie, I have to say.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of my favorite comedies, and it's not even a mainstream film.
Now this was done. Now here's the funny thing: when we shot this was obviously shot on different days. We're literally opening up the park. That shot of Donovan opening up the door, that was his final day working at Wonderland. Like literally 2 days after we shot that, he left, and I was so relieved because there was no way we could have gotten him doing that ever again.
Yeah.
While being in that maintenance shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was tough to get.
Yeah.
Because we filmed this whole movie under the radar. We didn't want anyone to know we were shooting that movie.
And then, of course, the Frontier Saga intro right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I see the intro of this, honestly, it's like every time I watch the opening for Shining Time Station, I'm like, wait a minute, am I watching Frontier Saga or Shining Time?
Yeah, it's the same opening.
Yeah. And once again, massive shout out to Butters for giving us the HD version. It was a lot better.
Yeah, he cleaned up that sign like halfway through the series.
Yeah,
hey, Capchock!
Yeah, Capchock!
Look how young he is there!
He looks like a teenager almost.
That's like 2002, 2003. John, thank you so much for getting that shot, man. Woo!
Great. I love that high angle shot of the coaster.
Just to get the City Jet doing its twirling thing in the beginning, like that's Running from an Angel for me. That's that da 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 da. Like every time I see the coaster do that, that's what I think. That's when I think of that riff to that song, and he got that, and I'm like, yes, John, yes.
And your reaction was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you got this.
Yeah, because now I can edit it together with that song on top of it.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
I have to give credit to him. He did some really good cinematic shots here with this sequence.
Yeah, and most of this stuff never ended up in the team video, so I don't know what he was shooting here. I don't know.
But hey, it looks awesome.
It does, yeah, and he saved it all these years.
It's so weird seeing how the pier looks now good today compared to that, you know.
I know, yeah, and I remember
those
when
bumper
it looked like
boats,
that.
though.
The bumper boats, I remember that.
That area is now the maintenance shop.
That's right. And there's the Sizzler.
Yeah. Currently in its spot, I believe you got the Tilt-A-Wall, Speedway.
Drop Tower and the Slingshot were in that spot for a little while.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Scrambler was in that, our metallic Scrambler. I remember running it in that spot. That was a great ride to operate at night. That thing was packed. packed at night because Canyon Falls is right next door to it.
Oh yeah, this is like the bigger kid area of the park.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is for like all the thrill junkies and such.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I really like how Raiders was on top. That was cool.
Yeah, that was nice. And there's the Twister. Dan McDermott told me that he once went on that, and he didn't like it too much. I never went on it.
Yeah.
I would have liked to, though. Wow, John. This is great. There's our Trabant.
Wow.
And there's the Starficades! It's coming back.
Yes.
It's all coming back.
Yeah. Andrew, would you do you think we should provide them a quick little update as to what's going on with that, or you want to save the news for another day?
We'll save it for another day, because right now, we're just making them right now. That's
Yeah, we're still in the... Don't worry, guys. Everything's going smooth, if you guys want to know. So,
yeah,
there's the fun deck.
Yeah, it had a lot of rides up there.
Yep. The smokestack right
Easiest
there.
Point smokestack, yep.
Yep.
And there's, I think he zooms in.
Yeah, there it is.
Nice
train.
Some of this footage I used in Wonderland, Our Childhood Memories.
Yeah.
Or Our Childhood Years, I think it was called.
Yep. Wow, it's weird seeing Jumbo on top of Fun Deck.
I wonder if that's the same Jumbo that we still have.
That's a good question, actually.
I wonder. I remember going on that thing in 1997, and there's Minor Mike. I remember riding that.
Yep.
Did you guys go on that?
I don't think so.
Mike?
I don't think I did.
Ian, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this spin.
Yeah, this was just funny. I'm like, we gotta... Yeah.
I love how he just drew some random worker in there and just say, hey, I want you to film this.
Mr. Barone, you're upside down!
Mamma mia, you're going to lose his lunch.
Sean probably remembers shooting this. Because I know John's watching this. I know he's going to see some of these.
Did John ever watch all 15 episodes of this, or no?
I doubt it. I know he started watching, like, the first couple of them. Mm-hmm. But I think he kind of... I don't know if he watched...
Yeah, I think you mentioned to me that he posted some of these on his Facebook.
Yeah, because when he saw the team videos from the 90s, he's like, hey, I still know some of those guys. I gotta send this to him.
Poor Miss... Dude, get him down. He's gonna lose his lunch.
Yeah, this was fun. This took a long time to...
Yeah, it took you about...
This.
Didn't it take you about 3 months?
At least, yeah. Because I was the only one that did it. I mean, like, one of the guys helped me on, like, one little section at the end over the dark ride, but that was it.
Yeah.
Like, we did the rest.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you can still see when it was yellow. From back in the day. Yeah, look at that.
That's a good screenshot right there. Ian found this.
He did. And look, the trains had a windshield.
I had no idea the windshield existed.
I didn't know that either. Yeah. And it's still red from the Red Raider from back in the 60s. It's still the original.
Yeah, this footage, I think this was filmed between 65 and 71, I believe.
I would say so, yeah.
Because you don't see the big carousel in the middle of the pier, obviously.
Well, that's from the Gillian's home movies.
Yeah.
But it's not labeled as year. But we know it had to be before 1972. Because like I said, there's no carousel. So
yeah,
it had to be.
And you did include some of that in your Wonderland movie, if you're not mistaken.
Yeah, some of it's in the Wonderland movie. Yeah, that whole...
That was just satisfying right there.
Yet nobody's painted that section of the track blue since 1993.
Jeez.
It had been 30 years.
More than 30 now at this point.
And you can tell, because look, the blue's wearing off the red paint when it was the Red Raider. And I asked one of the Gillians... I said, is this the original track? He goes, yep. In that section, yep, it's original. I'm like, woo!
Yep.
And here's the thing. It don't look like that right now at this moment.
No. Dude, the amount of times these trains have been... They had to go through that same area millions of times.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because...
Yeah, it's got to get painted again. I'm not painting that section again. No way. I'm leaving it the way it is. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to paint it just to get rid of the black.
Yeah.
You know, like they went over it, but they missed like one section of black.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's paint it all.
Didn't you paint also that part of the track as well, the loading platform where people get in?
Yeah, I painted the whole thing. I went all the way around the whole park.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the final couple of days that you were painting. I was giving you a helping hand with that. Mm-hmm. There was a day where we stayed at Wonderland until almost 1 o'clock in the morning just painting.
I think this is that episode, isn't it?
I think it might be the next. I can't be sure though.
Oh, okay. Now this was.
I actually found this and sent this to you.
You sent this to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, either you or Ian sent this commercial to me, because this wasn't my idea. I never heard of this.
This must have been one of those things that was on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network.
Probably Cartoon Network, because I remember this is episode 9, right? So we're halfway through the series. Yeah, so I was
halfway through.
I was trying to come up with certain commercials that we could keep showing because I was running out of ideas. That's why I kept showing shark commercials. Shark Week, more like Shark Month and a Half, right?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, speaking of shark movies, I went to the thrift store another day and I found Open Water on videotape.
Yes!
Woo! I have no idea there existed a videotape. I know there were DVDs,
yes,
but I didn't know that VHS tape copies existed.
I think that was the first Lionsgate films that came out. Was it the first? I think it was the very first movie from Lionsgate.
So. Oh, bless you, Ian.
Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, here we go. Yes.
Is this Red Water?
This is Red Water, and Red Water is a classic. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when that premiered. I watched it that day
August
when it premiered.
2003, man.
I was 10 years old. And Bugaboo Creek Steakhouse, the only good restaurant with animatronics, other than Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz.
Oh, to the competitors watching this, I'm sorry that he said that.
I'm not sorry. But here's the thing.
Why include this commercial, actually?
Because it's got animatronics that I grew up with, man.
Oh, you actually been to this place?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was in Pennsylvania. So we have family that lives there. So anytime we went to Pennsylvania, we had to go to Bugaboo Creek Steakhouse just to see the animatronics.
Yeah. And I believe this is TGI Fridays.
Yeah, Fridays was just a summer place that I remember going to. We used to have a TGI Fridays around.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
in Mays Landing, right?
Yeah, it was in Somers Point by the bridge.
Where the Wawa is now.
Yeah, it's where the Wawa is.
Oh, okay.
And there was also a TGI Fridays that used to be by the Shore Mall, but it's now, I think it's called the Atlantic City Barstool Brothers or something.
Yeah, that's the one where we used to go to.
Yeah.
What teen video is the? Oh, it's 2000. Got it.
2000.
Yeah, because I know.
It's funny that they reused a lot of 90s footage here.
They did, yeah, because again, these never went on the air or on public TV or anything like that. This was just for the team members. Mm-hmm. Maybe it did go on TV. I don't know, because it's professionally well done.
It is professionally.
So
well
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the 92 footage here.
Oh yeah, that's definitely from 92. So, but this is
Team
2000.
Fest 2000, the beginning of the millennium, new century.
And we'll start with the Friends theme song, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I changed the music here. Because I think people got tired of the same songs over and over, so I changed it up, so I put Hootie in here. But that's not the song in the video. It's not.
I can totally get why, because I feel like every team video that we noticed uses the same music.
Yeah, we changed it up a little bit. Oh, there's Wayne in the middle.
Oh, that's Wayne?
That's Wayne, yeah, there he is.
Man, he looks young in there, man.
Yeah. Well, this is 25 years ago.
24, actually.
Yeah, just about.
Just about. Well, sort of. Would it be funny if someone on YouTube commented, "Oh my, OMG, that's me"?
Yeah, at some point we're gonna post all these team videos like uncut, unedited and all that. And,
we actually did make a couple of team videos, I think, a couple of years, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I remember. I was helping you shoot those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make team video 2024.
Yep.
Pretty soon. We're technically already making it because we're gonna. Yeah, there's Wayne. There's Wayne. Oh, and Bug's in that too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, there he is.
That's Wayne?
Yeah, that's him. He hasn't changed much.
Nope. Yeah, it's really weird looking at these teen videos and see, look at that hairstyle right there. It looks like that dude from Smash Mouth.
It was 2000, man. Like, the first Shrek wasn't even out yet.
So let's see, 2000. I was an infant. Actually, Ian and I were infants in 2000.
I was 7. I mean, hey, think about it. Like, the Jim Carrey Grinch didn't even come out yet. Not until after this summer.
No.
Like, they were shooting it. And that's John.
What did you pick up on the ground there?
I don't know. I don't care. Wow, look how bad the track is. Look how bad it is. It's all chipped up.
Constant wear and tear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Donovan for a second.
Wow, Wayne's in a lot of these pictures here, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
I don't see any man and dog photos. Not one.
I bet you might. Actually, when you were given the team videos, did they came on like videotapes? Or they were like digital files?
1992 through 2004 was on VHS. 2005 onward was DVD. Which makes sense.
Yeah. I bet you might when you scored those, you were like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to watch these.
Oh, Dan and I, we went to my place, we plugged in the VCR and we watched all of them, and we just had such a trip going down memory lane watching all this.
That's amazing.
Because the one thing...
What the heck's going on here? Are they having a wrestling match or something?
I don't know. The one thing
I see what they're doing. They're dunking these dudes in...
Well, the one thing that John did tell us when he gave us these was, listen, I just want to tell you, it's mostly of the people that worked here, but the rides are in the background, so you'll see them. They're there. So we said, okay, because it's not like we went around filming rides. I mean, they're there, but it's mostly...
Oh, the man and dog are up there. Yeah. Get the camera aimed up there, man.
There's Patrick. Yeah.
There's such a band right. What ride was this?
That was Safari Adventure. That was
Safari Adventure.
I believe it was.
Music X.
Raiders, the tornado. Oh, I remember the tornado.
What was the tornado?
That was this little thing. It was like it was red, I remember. And it was only there for like a year or two, I think.
Yeah. I could just envision, like, getting a bunch of people crowded around on the CRT TV, and just say, hey, have fun watching the team video. Yeah. Man, look at these guys. This is what male peak performance looks like.
What are you doing there? There's Roy Gillian on the left.
Gillian, yeah.
That's him.
Yep.
Canyon Falls is closed. The log boats are just sitting there.
Yep. The train ride, you got... I have no idea. Andrew, that's the thing, man. You know, bro, what kind of acting is that?
Here comes Bug. There's Bug.
There's Bug.
General manager for 40 years. I'm glad I got to know him. He told me a ton of stories about working there. He had a lot of fun working there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a thrill, actually, that I got to see these videos for myself, because I never seen any of these in my life.
Yeah, I've never seen them either. This was the first time these were coming out on YouTube. They hadn't been released before. Mm-hmm. And I've had these in my possession since 2014. Yeah. So
no, there did exist a couple team videos out on YouTube before this. Like, I think...
Like one or two. I think like 2007 and
the 2007 one I found, yeah.
Yeah, that one's been out. But that wasn't me that posted it.
Yeah.
There's John on the left.
That's crazy. iPod Bob's. Bruh. That's Three Stooges level acting right there.
Not much has changed.
No, not much has changed.
The City Jet.
Look at City Jet right there.
Oh, I love that roller coaster. I miss it. Crazy Daisy!
Yep.
My mom hated that ride, but we loved it. Oh. I could imagine the amount of puke they had to clean up on that. Yo, I just realized this was the final summer for the original Giant Wheel.
Oh yeah,
I just saw the old Giant Wheel in the background. Like
That's
this was the
true.
last summer for it. Yeah,
that is true. There's fire engines right there.
Yep. There's a concession stand.
Now, did that situate in front of the building?
It sat in the building.
Ah.
But it was like intertwined with like where the building, where the doors were. So like half of it was outside the building, the other half was inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was there from like 1975, I think, is when they put it in, and it stayed there until like 2016. It was there for a long time.
Yeah, I remember that being there. Obviously.
Yeah, I remember. I helped tear it down, and I got pictures of that too.
What is this?
It's something for the kids.
Hey, kids love the clowns, but for me, I'm like, nope, I'm not spitting.
It was before clowns were considered scary.
And before
it was a simpler time. There's a skydiver. They're taking the skydiver apart right there. I can tell you that. Because that was the final year for the skydiver.
Yeah.
2000, 99, 2000 was around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty interesting wallets, to say the very least.
Now, Friends in Low Places, this song was on almost every single team video for like many, many years. And then I think around 2003 they stopped using it. So when I came in to start doing the team videos in 2016, I was putting them together and I thought, let's do Friends in Low Places. We haven't used that song in a while because that was the song we used for every single team video. And I brought it back, and I remember I showed it to John, and John said, "Oh, you want to use the Garth Brooks song?" I'm like, "Yeah, we used it in every team video for like 11 years. Let's bring it back.
Why not keep the tradition going,
Yeah, let's bring it back." And he said, "Okay, all right." And so I put it in the 2016 team video. That was the first time we brought it back since I think 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for making 2000 a really great year.
It was a really great year. I started second grade that fall. Chicken Run came out that summer.
Yep,
2000. Yeah, we all went to the theaters to go see it. Michelle Post. We use this song because it's the only Hootie and the Blowfish song that has a banjo in it. And it's a good song. It's very easy to play. It's like G, C, D.
Yeah.
It's like the chords from Let Her Cry. It's pretty easy. Originally, I was going to have Rocky sing this in Darius Rucker's voice. But I didn't know if they would take that down or not. So I thought, you know what?
Just do a cover.
Yeah, and actually, I can play the song too. So I'm like, let me try to sound like Darius Rucker, which I can't. But if I sang it, maybe they'll go a little easy. And they did. So
I tell you what, actually, very, very recent, we found out news that Hootie and the Blowfish was going on tour this year.
Yeah, I would love to go see it because Cracked Review turns 30 this year. So I would love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. A lot of 30th anniversaries this year. Actually, today is the third. Actually, today's February 2nd as of doing this recording. 30 years of Sonic 3 for the Genesis. I'm very excited for that occasion. 30 years also, like you said, of Cracked Review. And,
now, by the way, for those who are wondering, and if you're really hardcore Man and Dog fans, you'll know this. When I have them all saying the line Michelle Post for the chorus, that's actually from Country Roads when they're all like, Country Roads, because it's 3 syllables.
Syllables, yeah.
So just like Michelle Post, that's 3 syllables. It's just slowed down in editing.
Yeah.
So, but it really looks like they're singing it, which is good. Because I have Darius Rucker and the band's vocals singing the chorus with me.
Yeah.
If you listen close, you can hear Darius sing it. So, like right here.
Yeah, I can hear his voice.
But it sounds like more voices singing, which is supposed to be them. You know?
Man, your body was tan when we did that shoot.
Yeah, it was the springtime. We were outside painting all the time.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I'm wearing long sleeves this summer.
Yeah. And that was episode 9.
That's episode 9, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
My name's Alex, Andrew, and Ian, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep.